Hey you guys, welcome back to Pancakes and Pandemonium, and this is what's for dinner. And guys, this isn't just any what's for dinner. These are 3 meals that we made our first year of marriage to celebrate our 20th anniversary. We did not have a lot of money, and of course we didn't have a lot of money then, so we thought that was the perfect mashup. First up was tuna and rice. It's just like it sounds. Minute rice, I kid you not. And while the rice was in the microwave, I warmed tuna up in a skillet, canned tuna, in a skillet with salt and pepper, and then chopped up some vegetables to eat on the side. And it was that easy, but it was so delicious. Next up, I made a tomato bacon pasta salad. Now, this is a homemade version. I used to use Suddenly salad and doctor it up, but I had everything in the house to make this, so we thought, why buy a mix when we have everything to make it? And I generally make it like this now. I use pasta, and yes, those are huge. If you remember a while back, I got those on sale at Smith's. And I made a mix over here.
Basically cooking.
And it's just a ranch mix. I didn't have a ton of sour cream, and we just got mayonnaise, so I knew I could mix it up and make it work. So I used about a third of a big container of sour cream. Made sure I scraped the sides and stuff really good. And then I put in some mayo, and I just eyeballed it. I was trying to get roughly somewhere around a cup. And this is the Thrive Market Garden Ranch. And I was a little suspicious, but you know, I'd been wanting to try it, and it has cleaner ingredients. You guys, it was so good, and it smelled so good. And like, look at the color with the herbs they used. It was incredible. Gracie got me talking here, and of course I'm voiceovering, so you aren't going to hear it. But guys, it was as easy as, you know, throwing this together. See, there I'm adding the mayonnaise. And then, so back in the day, I would either use bacon bits if we could afford them, or if I happened to have it in the house, I would make bacon so that it was really crispy, and then I would use it for that. The Suddenly salad, the tomato bacon ranch one, had bacon bits in it, but there wasn't a ton, and so we really liked the flavor of it, so we always liked adding extra. But I was looking for apple cider vinegar here. I add a splash of apple cider vinegar, especially since I didn't use buttermilk. It kind of pulls all the flavors together. So, you know, just get the sauce mix stuff all together. Taste it, make sure it comes together. This was so good, and it did not stray that far from Hidden Valley Ranch in flavor. I was super impressed. So, yeah, we want to make sure you get everything. Get the sides, because you're going to dump everything into that in the big bowl. So you want to make sure it's going to mix and come together. So, okay, and so after you have all that together, I grabbed tomatoes, a couple big handfuls of bacon. That is just the Kirkland, like from Costco, bacon bits. We wanted plenty of bacon in there. And then you saw the 2 bags of San Marzano tomatoes that I pick up from Trader Joe's. I use those in this, and guys, they were so sweet and so delicious. They gave it the perfect flavor. Yeah, those were pretty big tomatoes, so I chopped them into thirds or fourths depending on the tomato. So once I was finished with the tomatoes, look how gorgeous they are, you guys. I moved to the cans of tuna. This was wild catch tuna that I got from Costco. Of course, back in the day, we didn't even use Bumblebee. It was just whatever was cheapest, generic. So, and yes, this is Trader Joe's roasted corn. Back in the day, I just drained a can of corn and added it. True story. So this definitely has gotten fancier over the years. But yeah, I just added in the corn as is because it was going to sit to develop flavor. So I knew the corn would thaw. And then just broke the tuna into pieces over the other ingredients. Made sure it was chunked up good so that it would distribute evenly. And this was how I added protein to the Suddenly salad. We would usually add corn and we would usually add tuna. And it stretched it for a couple of meals and a couple of lunches, which was so important back in those days. And then, of course, the pasta, I'm just giving it a rinse here so I can add it in without, adding too much heat. Rinsed it in some cool water. And just, dumped in. Yes, I'm using a huge mixing bowl. And time to stir it up and add it. Look how beautiful it is. This is such a colorful salad, even when you make it from the box. It is so colorful. It is so delicious. Oh, something else I've done before, and I haven't done it in a while because the kids don't love it, but Lance and I used to. I've also added sun-dried tomatoes to this, and it is so good. But it just goes to show you can really, start off with the most humble of ingredients and use your imagination. And you really can make delicious, creative meals, and it can evolve. I really did not know how to cook in those early years. My aunt had shown me some recipes before I got married and moved out. And really, I relied on box mixes and cans. And I started watching Food Network and slowly started learning more. And there it is, guys. It was so good. It did not last past the first night. The kids devoured it. They love this pasta salad. Okay, and then last up, we have Sunday chicken. I had been eating this dinner basically since the first kind of Sunday dinner I had over at Lance's parents when we were engaged. And it was how his mom prepared meals for a large family. And really, I just chopped up potatoes and carrots. I had 2 packages of chicken tenders, pretty good sized chicken tenders. I had picked up on markdown from Smith's a while back. And so I'm cutting those and adding those to it. And then it's going to slow cook all day. Guys, I did not get a picture of the finished product, but it was this easy. You throw in the potatoes, you throw in the carrots, you throw in 2 cans or a great big can of cream of whatever soup. This particular night, I had cream of mushroom and cream of celery. And then I added salt and pepper. I'm out of Trader Joe's onion salt. I definitely need to pick up more. But I had some Kinders, buttery garlic. So I added that and some minced onion to it for flavor. And just let it cook for about 5.5 hours on high. These didn't have bone in, and these were chicken tenders, so they came together pretty quickly. If you have bone in, you probably want to push it more than 6 to 8 hours. But I knew I could pull this together pretty quickly. The potatoes needed to be used, and they were smaller potatoes. I knew they would cook up. I cut the carrots fairly small. And then, like I said, these were chicken tenders, and they don't take long to cook at all. See, I just popped the lid on it, set the, oh, I almost forgot the dried minced onion. I don't know what it is. This is one of the recipes. I love those in. They just do something to the flavor of those soups. Guys, it is so good. These cook all day. The whole house smells amazing. Like blow your mind amazing. And you don't have to do that much, which is just incredible. Guys, it always takes me a while to figure this out. Like I said, I wish I'd gotten a picture, but it was so good. And that is what we had for dinner this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys want to try those. And as always, thank you for joining us and thank you for supporting us. We love you. Please remember to like this video and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.